Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on configuring the product types in ManuDyn Cloud 9. If this is the first time your system has been configured, a configuration wizard will be displayed and the top 3 items should be marked as completed if you have worked through the previous videos in the Getting Started series. The next item on the checklist is to configure product types. To do so, click on this link, or if you don't see the wizard, go to the System Settings menu group and click the Product Types menu item. The Product Types page is similar to other data entry screens in ManuDyn in that there is a blue toolbar at the top of the content area where we can enter the record that we wish to work with. In the field located in the blue toolbar, we need to identify the product type that we will use to group items that have similar characteristics. In most cases, you may just want to start your system with just one product type and then return to this screen later if the need arises to have more than one. For now, we will review the existing product type in this system by clicking on the Lookup Search button and selecting the All Products product type from the list. The system has loaded in the specifics for the entered product type. If we have entered a new record, the Standard Data tab will contain the default values for a product type. The lead time is used to set the minimum lead time for sub-assemblies required in a multi-level job. The process time units quantity defines the quantity that is used when defining the process time. If you want to define the process time in relation to processing a single unit, the quantity should be 1. Alternatively, if you want to define the process time in relation to processing 100 units, then the quantity would be 100. The process time units description sets the description for the measurement of time. If you want to define process time in minutes, then the description would be minutes. If you prefer to measure time in hours, then the description would be hours. The process time units per hour defines how many of the periods described above occur in 1 hour. If you entered minutes as the description, you would set this number to 60. If you entered hours as the description, you would set this number to 1. When finished, click on the Quote Defaults tab to set the defaults that will be applied to quotes for items belonging to this product type. At the top of this tab, you can set up to 4 default quantities to be used when creating quotes. If you don't need 4 quantity breaks, just place a 0 in those fields that aren't required. Next, we can set the default markup percentages that are used in creating a quote. These defaults can be overridden during the quote procedure, but if different types of product require different markups, then that is a great reason to create a separate product type for those products. There are 5 different markups that you can set. Indirect markup is applied only to the labor costs. Material markup is applied only to the material costs. Profit markup is applied to the labor cost and the value of the applied indirect markup. The selling and admin markups are both applied only to the labor costs, but you can also specify a minimum dollar amount for each of these markups. When finished setting the markups, click on the Critical Sizes tab. If the linear size of the manufactured item impacts the material requirements or operation times, you can configure the product type to use the sizes entered when creating an item. If this applies to your business, then I recommend creating a separate product type to activate these sizes and to watch the video on using the Critical Sizes feature in ManuDyn. I have now finished entering my product type and can close this record by clicking the Close button at the bottom of the tab. If you need to enter additional product types, you can do so now by repeating the same procedure. Once you have finished, you can return to the Home page by clicking the Home page button at the top of the screen or by clicking on the Exit button in the toolbar. In the next video tutorial, we will add a new user to the system. Click on the link to start the next video.